Hello, everyone.
Good evening. It's Wednesday.
Hello. Oh, I had to turn my sound off.
Yeah.
So
get after me about having my sound on.
I know. Come on in.
Yeah, now you're live.
Good. Is it showing up?
It is showing. Hi, Karen. Hi, Jean. Jean Shoot from North Dakota.
Okay, I was going to say
LaFrenzo.
LaFrenzo. You are so funny. Hi, Angie. Hi, Beth Ann. Hi, Kathy Walton.
Yep.
Hi, Marcia Bartles.
Marsha Bartles.
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie
Woo!
from Pittsburgh.
Everybody's here tonight, huh?
Hi, France.
Hi, France. So,
Hi, Janice McPherson.
So, here is tonight. Oh, let me sit down and pull up close. Okay, we ready to go?
We're ready. Let's go.
Okay, actually, we're going to spin right through these announcements. So, the last chance products, and actually, today I had a few people put in some orders. Thank you so much for them. I know that, like, the stitched, nested labels, dies, and stuff that are going out, those are something that I would want, and so I saw that someone had ordered those. A few of you have ordered quite a few really nice goodies, and I cannot wait to see what people make out of that. So this goes until Monday night.
Yeah, the 3rd. So
if you're ordering, I think
last chance. They're going fast, so you guys better hurry.
I think it goes until Monday night for online orders. And I think it's for call orders. I think it's until 6 p.m.
Mountain time?
I think so. Mountain time, and 11:59, I think, Mountain time.
For online?
I think so.
Okay.
So, that's out of this annual catalog, and there's some really good items in here, and a lot of discounted items. I was kind of...
Really?
Yeah.
Still out there.
Although someone just called me or just messaged me, and was looking for, like, the Pretty Peacock ink refiller. Gone. Yeah.
Wow.
So, okay. Okay, tonight we have a couple of things. We have a special drawing for one of these stamp packs.
We do?
So,
from Sunday.
From Sunday.
From the parfait!
You're wired, huh?
I'm wired. Wired for sound.
What's really weird is he gave up coffee and he's this hyper.
That's right. I do drink tea.
You do drink tea, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is with the hydrangea paper. Every $70 order using this host code expired, but you will get a free stamp pack from me, which is 5 cards that you can put together any way you want with any sentiment you want. It works with anything. And you also earn 2 Piccadilly Perks rewards. Speaking of Perks rewards...
Perks?
If you don't know what my Perks rewards, every $35 purchase retail gives you 1 perk reward. So if you collect 10, you get a $25 shopping spree from me, but I also pay the shipping and handling and the tax on that. So it's about a $35 value.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then join my amazing team.
They're awesome.
We are always looking for fun people who like to stamp. Kind of quiet. Got kind of a quiet team right now. You guys have been quiet lately. Yeah, so we're going to put this aside because this will be the one that we're actually going to give away tonight. Oh. We'll do that at the end. The new catalog is almost here, so that will be...
Next Wednesday, we'll be able to show it.
Yes, I will be able to now. I can't open it until then, but I can show you the outside.
You've been opening it a lot. It looks pretty creased there.
Yeah, it's got a few tags, doesn't it?
That's right.
I want you to notice something, though, on the front of this catalog. It's a technique called alcohol painting. Do you see that?
Yes.
This is what we're going to be doing tonight.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
That's awesome.
So, now that is a DSP. I will let you know in case you don't like to. Oh, yeah.
Use that one.
We're going to be using the In Bloom.
That's got to be your most favorite one.
You know what? It really... Look at this. I even put an extra little thing of cutouts for when I'm working on it. This has been my most used one.
question.
Yes.
Does it carry over?
This does carry over, but you don't get the 10% discount that you get now because it's not going to be new. It's just going to be a carryover, and usually when they have new ones. So if you want that, if you want this bundle and you want that added 10%, I would buy it now using the bundled price. But yes, back to what we were saying. This is probably my most used one. I will probably continue to use it a lot. I like the way the images stamp. I really like the stitched cutouts. The dies are my absolute favorite, but I love this You Are Amazing, which we'll be using tonight. Okay.
Yep, here we go.
So I've got a little bit.
Looking at that. Ooh, what do we
I
got
know.
there? Toy.
It's not a toy.
Oh, come on.
It's a sophisticated
Painting device? All right.
Let's show them. So, I have an adult ear syringe. Doesn't this look fun? What am I going to be doing, right? Let me pull this out. So, actually, I had Bill buy this for me. I have seen a couple of different ways to do.
I thought I was buying you a red nose.
A red nose? No. I've seen a couple different ways to do this kind of painting, as it's kind of called. Let me pull out some of these pieces. I've already got them die cut because the painting will take a while. So to compose a finished card and not
there's a lot of pieces.
Eat up your time. That's right, there is. So what I have here is a piece of vellum. And normally I have the vellum bigger than what I'm going to use in the card. But for tonight and the purposes of what I'm doing, I have got it cut at 4 by 5 1/4, which I have a piece of basic white that will go behind it, and you will see why here shortly. So let me go back. So I've seen a couple different ways that people will use alcohol markers on vellum to do this painting technique, and a lot of times they color the different colors that they want. And of course I picked brights. I have the dark Magenta Madness, dark Bermuda Bay, and the dark Daffodil Delight. What'd you say?
Well, it looks like your normal black and white with a pop of color.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
It does.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Is that your signature move?
I don't know. I just really like it. I've been doing a lot. I promise to do more variation here very soon. But a lot of times I've seen them where they have colored it right onto the page and did the whole page, and then they flop some alcohol on it. We're going to be doing the same thing with a little bit of a twist. So let me just start. I'm going to start with the magenta. And we're going to go ahead, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to do, it can be up and down and all around. And actually, from some of them that I've seen, they get to go in one direction. I'm right-handed, so, you can tend to do this. And then all of the splotches kind of look the same. So my suggestion would be is to kind of mix it up a little bit and do larger areas versus smaller. It's just my preference. So you're going to need alcohol, and you want to get the 91% isopropyl alcohol. If you use anything less than that, it takes longer to dry and it doesn't work as well. So this one is, and I'm going to mark it this time because my other alcohol seemed to have been taken. And this will be used just for Stampin' Up. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
It's
just
not for all of us. Okay. Now there is a difference in brushes. And I want to point this out too because I've seen people do different brushes. You can use any brush. I have this one that's kind of a rounded tip. This is my preferred versus the flat or the pointed. You can use our aqua painters. Again, this is my preferred. They all give you a different look. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to paint. I'm going to stick it in, get a large bit, and I'm going to come on the outside here. Look at this. Do you see this?
Wow.
Now I've seen people drop it in big globs. Like that. But I like to come from the outside and then let it kind of...
It's kind of closing in on itself.
Yeah. Kind of do that. And this is my preferred because I kind of think it gives a different look. Then I bring in this ear syringe thing. And once it kind of closes in, arthritic hands, this is a little bit hard. Okay, look at that. You could try. You want to try? And get that. And I waited too long. Let me do the next color and we'll see. I waited too long talking to tell you about it.
Oh, is that why it kind of got dark there in the center?
No, I like that darkness in the center, but let me just show you again.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I got a joke.
Oh no, you and your jokes. Okay, what's your joke?
Why do cows wear bells?
Why do cows wear bells?
Because their horns don't work.
Oh my gosh.
Groan, slap.
Okay, so then when it gets in here like so, and hopefully my hand will work today better. I may have to, there we go. I got some streakies going. Now, I've seen people use, there we go. You gotta let it get really full of air and squeeze hard. I've seen people use, and my other ones have come out better. What are you?
They liked the joke.
They did? They liked it? You guys liked it?
Oh, yep, they love it.
Okay, now where some of the area is wet, it's okay to go over it a little bit because this is an alcohol marker. I don't try to mix in as much. I want
I like that.
Big splotch of yellow. Now wait till you see when this is done. I'm still not done. So if you get to a spot that you don't like, I think it does better if you work a little faster. And then spooch it around. That's a word.
Scooching?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now if you get an area that you don't like or you think it's got too much color, now I got a little yellow on that, so let me do that again. And come back in. I like to go from the outside in. And then you can, it takes a little bit.
Almost could use a turkey baster.
Leave it to you. Okay.
Batman likes food.
Have something definitely to protect your surface. Don't make me laugh. Okay, this one's going good. Now you can see it's doing its thing, and it's getting kind of veiny.
Veiny. Ooh,
I really like that over there.
Kind of like some flowery.
It does. And actually the one that I made to prep for this, I've got a couple of them made. That's too wet, I think, still. But, yeah. Oops, I just went into my, I just colored my host code.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
Any questions? Anyone tried this?
Yes, some people have.
Yeah.
But some people are like, can't wait.
It is.
And they're saying they're going to use Smirnoff with olives and gin and wine.
You guys are crazy.
They're drinking that. They're going to use this for the...
Oh, I love this one right here.
Ooh, look at the veins.
Yeah. Isn't that neat? And how it kind of comes out like a poppy and... Yeah, and like the bokeh, you know, that was really popular. Now we need more yellow here. And it takes a little while to get used to it. You have to play with it. And sometimes you put it away and you don't like it, and then it dries and it comes back and you're like, ooh, that's not too bad.
Beth Ann says it's very pretty. She hadn't seen this technique.
Yeah. Oh, well, good. Okay, now you can see it's a mess, and when I'm not on camera... I think I do a little bit better, and I don't have Bill doing...
Got a question.
Go ahead, give me a question.
Can you use a straw?
You can. You can also use our heat tool. However, the ones that I've seen that people do, and I wish I should have probably done an example. I really like the lines and the veininess of it. On mine, and when you use this, even on the low setting, sometimes it's easy to go around on it, and then you end up with it kind of all smearing together, and I just don't particularly like that. See, I'm going to use this piece, but I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to go in and do more of this
Oh,
later.
in.
Yeah, because you can redo
Yeah.
until you get it the way you want. So I'm going to hand that to Bill because
I'm going to sit right up there.
I'm going to pull over here. Well, I had it before we went live. What'd you do with it?
You got it right there.
Now let me show you when you put the white behind it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it doesn't blend it as much, and you can really get, and I guess now that you say that it looks like flowers, I guess I can kind of see, like maybe that's a petal on a rose or something. I guess I hadn't thought that before. Ooh, I kind of like it this way too. And you see I have a piece here missing. But now here's my technique. So you're doing something and it kind of wrinkles it up. And I want to show you guys this. So I have a Stampin' Up! Bone folder. What I tend to do is after everything's dry, okay, hold on a second. What's going on?
They're wanting to know, does the vellum warp? It looks like it does while it's wet, but then when
If you
dries,
wouldn't have interrupted me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But
So once it dries, you can take the bone folder, and I like to take the whole length behind it and go like this, and you can kind of flatten it out again, because this one was pretty warped up. It does warp up, but it does go back into position when you do that. Now, I also want to show you, because I've seen other people's videos, that they take it and then they use, we have a sheet of, why doesn't the name come to me? It's a glue sheet, and you put it down, and they say put it down this side. But let me just show you this side versus this side.
I like that one better.
This is so much brighter, and you can see, let me stand up a minute. You can see in here the veining, and you can see where this is dry. I did this yesterday. This is completely dry. It's not coming off. It's not smearing. And when you do it on this side, I don't know if you can see, it really does dull the background. So I like using, let it dry overnight. Make a few of these if you're doing it. Let it dry overnight. And then I guess it just depends if you like the muted version or the vibrant. Of course, I'm the vibrant, but isn't that gorgeous?
It is. Very nice.
Now, I've also seen people use our flaking in that. I'm not going to do that for this one. The next thing is the reason why they had you put it on there in the video of that. I cannot think of, if one of my Stampin' Sisters on here can type in what that sheet is of sticky that you can put it on. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, when you do that is so that you don't get the ink on anything. But if you let it dry, it's not going anyplace. Trust me, I'm rubbing it really hard. Okay, Bill?
What's the weight of the vellum?
I want to say, I'll have to get back. I think it's...
Okay, we'll post it.
Yeah, I'll post it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heavy duty vellum. We only have the one. It's the heavy adhesive sheets. That's what they're called. Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you. So, which is great, because then when you peel it off, then you're able to lay it down flat and it goes flat. But what I found, normally, you know, when you use any kind of adhesive on the back of vellum, you see it, but not so bad with this. So if I use the Stampin' Seal or the Stampin' Seal Plus, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. There we go. It's so far up in front of me I can't see. You're not going to see it. Any more questions?
No, I'm answering one right now.
Oh. Okay. So I've got this on there pretty darn good. Let's see if I can get this on here right. Now normally now after I say that, then I can see it, but you can't when you put it on the white cardstock. I came close. This is why I like my green glue and why I usually do a little bit more. Isn't it pretty, you guys? I think it's so gorgeous. Kind of like this side best. So I have, Bill noted, a black.
I seen it.
And I've got this cut at the 4x11. It's what I had in my scrap bin, quite honestly. I like to use them up when I have stuff like that. Once in a while, a tent card's kind of fun. Now, I don't want to cover this up too much because that is a lot of work I went to, and it's beautiful. Wouldn't somebody like to win that tonight?
Well, next week.
No,
tonight.
no, tonight. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This
They
is
had
the
it
card.
shared last week.
Okay, so I'm going to attach this on here. And now I'm going for my green glue.
Our stamp pads are not alcohol, are they?
Our stamp pads are not alcohol, no.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. But the blends are alcohol-based ink. So you couldn't do it with your... Well, you could do it. Now, let me take that back. Was that the purpose, whoever was asking that?
Yeah, they were asking a question.
So, yes. Let me just show you something since somebody took the time to ask. I don't have a scrap piece of vellum right at hand, but if you take our... I'm just going to pull out a deep color here. An alcohol, or our stamp pads, or any ink pad, actually, and you get some ink, or you use a re-inker. Hopefully this left a little. And you take... Hand me that brush, would you? If you put it here, you can alcohol paint this way. You can also do it this way.
Huh.
Okay, so you can alcohol paint. Here's my thing with that, though. We'll have to clean that out. Getting some funky colored alcohol there in that bottle. But my thing with that would be is you're going to want a scrap around. You don't want that alcohol to touch that pad, but you can use alcohol like that with our ink. So whether you're using a re-inker or something, but you want to clean that out so that you do not have any alcohol left on so that it touches the stamp pad. So it's quicker with the blends, I will say that.
They think
Okay.
your card looks like parrot tulips.
Like what?
Parrot tulips. That's what they said.
Oh, okay,
That's what
cool.
Kathy's saying.
I will have to look up what a parrot tulip is because I don't know. Although I just noticed today we have a white one out in our weed patch. I mean, your wild...
My wildflowers.
Bill planted wildflowers, and I think it looks like a weed patch out
It's
there.
a butterfly garden.
So it is a butterfly garden, and
Seen
it's
the
good.
bees out there, so you know we're working.
So I'm just going to stamp down here. I should have used my Stampin' Pierce mat underneath, but we'll give it a good press. Time for that ink to transfer. Now this is the die cut that comes with the In Blooms. This was the die cut that comes with it. So I put You're So Amazing, and I kind of put it off onto the left-hand side. So I just kind of want to look where I'm going to put that. Here was the die. And I've cut out some of my favorite little blooms. I've got one there and a couple of the leaves from those dies. And of course I have a middle for my flower, and I have a middle this way. So let's just start building this to get an idea. I kind of like to just curl up those edges a bit. Any other questions?
No, they're loving it.
They're seeing it, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of methods out there, so you'll have to try it and play with it and see what works. Maybe for you that ear thing doesn't work. It's not necessary. You could try a straw. Someone said a straw. I wasn't smart enough to think of a straw. That probably would have been easy with my arthritic hands. I might have to try the straw next. But I made Bill go all the way to the drugstore to get me one of those. So I have to use it now.
Actually took me 10 minutes to find. I found the baby one, but you didn't want the baby one. You wanted the adult one.
I
So
need
I
it.
had to go find it.
Oh, I'm difficult, aren't I? It's
They're
hard to live
completely
with.
different aisle.
Okay, and then this also has a ribbon, and I did use it in the other card, and I will show you that here in a minute. I'm going to change this one up a bit, I think. I think I'm going to go with this.
Oh, not going to glue it.
And I think I'm going to have it here. And like I said, I don't want to do too much because this paper is what makes it so neat. So I'm thinking I'll do, I like that the two edges of the petals overlap. So I think we'll do some glue dots here. Oops.
You could put dimensionals under it. Raise it up just a tad.
I could. I thought about that.
I'm just throwing suggestions.
Yeah, I know. You are the expert.
I'm not the expert. I'm just dangerous at it.
You're crazy. Okay, let's see. I'll do that. And I should have done
They like the turkey baster idea.
the turkey baster. Yeah, go to your kitchen, grab it out.
Because you're not putting anything in it. You're just using it for air.
I'm just using it for the air. So on the original one that I did, because I used different colors, I was doing this, but I was looking at this, and I know that this ribbon is on sale for super, super cheap right at the moment. This is
On the last chance sales?
yeah, I think it's like $2.80 or $3.80 or something like that from the $7, I think it was. So all of this in color ribbon, if you haven't had a chance to look at that, you might want to. But I think I'm going to go with the bow. I think I like the yellow bow better. I'll show you the other one because, you know, you guys, I always like to show you. I want to cut that off and we'll glue this down. Cuteness. Oh my gosh. Adorbs. I love it. Okay, I'm not done. So in the other one, I had used this for the center of the bow that you can get, but I'm not going to do that. There's this, and I can use this. This is the opal rounds, and these things are fun because they make wonderful centers. And it pulls out, look at it, pulls out the Bermuda Bay. You probably can't see that up close, but it'd be nice if I could center.
Absolutely beautiful is what they're saying.
Isn't
Great
it?
card.
Isn't it pretty? So now these are not my norm because I'll tell you, I will ditch technique cards for a simple sentiment and a piece of DSP any day because I like super simple, clean cards. But this is fun once in a while if you've got something that you just want to play, or maybe you got grandkids or something, or kids that you want to, everyone get out the vellum and the markers and throw the alcohol and blow in your straws. I mean, this could be cute to do with kids too, honestly. Once they draw, once they get it all done, you can make the cards with it afterwards. I think they're adorable. Now let me show you the other one. Now this one, like I said, I used the bow that came in the kit. So, but this one I used pumpkin pie. I just like the feel of the orange with it. I think that goes really good with Bermuda Bay. And then I wanted you guys to see, is that one drying? Is that dry? No, it's too wet. Leave it.
Yeah.
He's got that. I was going to show you that one, but it's too wet. Yeah. So that's
curled up.
yeah. That's why you have to use the. It's curled up. You have to use the bone folder to straighten it, like I did on this one. So I don't know, which do you like best? I like them both, really.
I know.
It's just different. Each of them are different.
That
but
corner looks like.
Yeah, that's the vellum.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have this, and where did I do with it? And this. So, if you would like to purchase any of these things, if you haven't had an opportunity to take a look on my website and see what is going out on closeout, you might want to do that. There's some amazing things on there. Like I said, all of the in color ribbons from last year are on there, marked down like half price or something. There's some good deals.
Yeah.
The stitch nested labels.
Come Sunday, they're gone.
Monday. Tuesday's when the new
Oh,
catalog.
okay.
Yeah, Monday they're gone. So
Okay.
yeah, those
I wouldn't
things.
wait if
And
you
if you
want
want to get things that are currently in our
Annual catalog.
no, not annual. This is in the middle,
Oh.
in the mini catalog. This set. Whoops, wrong page. This set is on page 45,
Oh.
and so I've been using it a lot. But it'll give you an extra 10% off if you're interested in that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you grab 2 from last week's drawing. Will win these.
Okay.
And then from our Friday, I'm going to have you, and I just want you guys
Sunday.
to know, or Sunday, yeah, or
We were off a couple days.
we were off. I had a doctor's appointment. Okay, so grab 2 names for the cards.
Ooh, what do I got here? Janice McPherson. And I know Janice is on. I've seen her.
Oh, yay, good, Janice, you won one of the cards from tonight.
And Taryn Zimrich?
What?
Zimrich?
Ooh, fun name, Taryn Zmitch.
Zimrich?
I wonder if you just say it fast. Zmitch. If I've got that wrong, Taryn,
I apologize.
Yeah. If you saw Janice, just send me your email address and I'll get that out in the mail to you. And Taryn,
No.
same.
Your mailing address, not your email address.
That's right. Mailing address. I'm sorry. I get excited. What can I say?
Yep.
I'll get those out to you now. Do you want to draw one more for
Sure
the
can.
Fridays? So I had put.
From the parfait.
Yeah, hold on. Draw it, but hold on. Let me tell them. If you had shared on our Wednesday and on the parfait, I'd put your name in twice this time. So, who do we have?
Gene Shute from North Dakota.
Oh, Gene! Yay!
Yay, Gene!
You won one of these. You can use any stamp set that you have to go with it to make up the sayings for that. So I will get these in the mail as soon as I get your address. Gene, I have your address, so I will get that sent out to you. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for letting us come into your life and sharing a little bit of what we know with crafting. And I will see you guys Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time for one of my Piccadilly parfaits. Have a good evening.
Woo!
Bye-bye.
Bye.